Hi there everybody, my name is Kesha. If I'm not spending my time in a bathtub or drinking hard liquor, I like to reflect on dystopian literature. When Jonah asked me to do this introduction, I was a little hesitant, but after finding out it was regarding my two favorite novels, 1984 and Brave New World, I agreed to film an introduction to his presentation. In literature and film, the dystopian genre is created by artists either afraid of a future or warning us against a future in which the government has limited social interaction, freedom, and happiness for the people. So, here's Jonah Glover.
Wow, Kesha, thank you for that beautiful introduction. I'm sure the class agrees when I say that the party really does not start until you walk in. Just to recap on something she said earlier, for my project I read 1984 and Brave New World. 1984 is by George Orwell and was published in... Connor, stop texting. And was published in 1949. 1984 is about a man named Winston Smith living in the future of 1984 in which a single corrupt government rules what is thought to be Great Britain. The party employs methods of propaganda and torture to retain a sense of stability within the state. The methods of government in 1984 are reminiscent of a Stalinist regime, as well as the NKVD, which was a police force employed that was known for its tactics in using force to retrieve information from people.
Hey Jonah.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
But Brave New World by Aldous Huxley is one of the best examples of dystopian literature of all time.
Brave New World is a book by Aldous Huxley and was published in 1932. Like 1984, it is a book about a futuristic totalitarian government. Its way of controlling the people, though, is to never allow them to feel any emotions besides contentment and happiness. A key part of this novel is what is presumed to be by the reader a hallucinogenic, called soma, which makes the user feel quite happy, as you can imagine, after each use. Huxley also speculated on the process of breeding in the future. In Brave New World, humans are mass-produced on an assembly line instead of... They're bred to be in a certain social class instead of being able to find their own interests in niche after birth. Certain rules and values are instilled into these children through sleep teaching and repetition, even as infants. Huxley's vision in Brave New World is a world where people can't hope for a better life because they cannot conceive one. Here to break it down for you is Justin Bieber, but before that, here's a video of me riding a horse in my younger days.
Now listen up, Kay. We got two authors, George Orwell and Aldous Huxley, and they're writing about what they think could happen someday. And they write these novels, Kay, portraying their fears as a warning for future generations about the worst-case scenario effects of a totalitarian government. For example, the mass production of human life in Brave New World. The thought that the government could take our ability to experience love and hate and non-synthesized happiness. And then we got 1984, which warns us of the government censoring our lives to the point where a section of the police is deployed to monitor us for anti-government behavior. And last, physical and emotional torture being used to beat the free will out of human beings. Yo dog, that ain't right.
Dystopian worlds work against basic human instinct and drive for interaction and emotion. Orwell and Huxley are warning us that if the government gains too much power, or if we put too much faith in science and technology, we don't value our freedom and basic qualities, then the world can turn into a terrible place to be. Just ask Sarah Palin.
It's a book.
Maybe don't ask Sarah Palin.